We're here in Grow a Garden, and as you know, a couple days ago they released an update which included this Easter shop. They included a new seed over there in the main shop, which is the grape, and a bunch of other stuff, which the grape seed was the best seed. And over here in the gear shop, they added as well a new sprinkler, which is called the Master Sprinkler. Greatly increases growth speed, mutation chances, and fruit size. Lasts for 10 minutes. In the last 2 days, I've only seen this in stock once. It probably was in stock like 2-3 times, but I only saw this in stock once, which is pretty rare to get. Of course, this Master Sprinkler, I have no idea how much it costs, but I do have one right here, the Master Sprinkler. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be testing out this new sprinkler. We're going to be seeing if we're able to get a rainbow candy blossom with this Master Sprinkler, since obviously, of course, this increases the chances of getting that. So we're going to put a Master Sprinkler, a Golly Sprinkler, an Advanced Sprinkler, and a Basic Sprinkler. You are able to stack all those sprinklers. You can't put 2 Golly Sprinklers. It won't really give you more of a chance to get something. And as you know, this new blossom is the best seed in the game, which costs 10 million shekels in the Easter shop, which is pretty rare to see. I think there was a total of 4 times it was in the shop, 4 or 5 times, and it's pretty rare and it's very overpowered. For example, right here I have a chocolate wet shocked gold candy blossom, and if you go here and we look at the price of this goes for 792 million shekels. Yes, 792 million shekels. That is insane. Just this item right here, which is, they definitely made it very easy to get money with this tree. It probably was a mistake, but they definitely made it very overpowered to make a lot of money. I had 10 million shekels and now I have 2.6 billion, and I wasn't even focusing on getting money. So we're gonna put the Master Sprinkler right here, which lasts for 10 minutes, and look at the range of this. That is insane. This is a huge range. This is definitely the biggest range out of all the sprinklers, which makes sense since it is the best sprinkler. So we're gonna try to see if we're able to place it right next to our cactus as well and dragon fruits, so maybe we could get something good. Just to compare the sizes, this is the Golly Sprinkler and this is the Master Sprinkler. Look at that. That's like almost ×3 bigger than the Golly Sprinkler. And here's the Advanced Sprinkler, and this is the Basic Sprinkler. Very big difference. So we're gonna place this in here. We're gonna see if we're able to get a rainbow candy blossom. It seems like we're already gonna get a rainbow candy blossom right here, which is growing without even the Master Sprinkler. But we're gonna place it down. We're gonna probably wait for like a good 20 minutes and we're gonna see what we could get. So we put the Master Sprinkler right here, we put the Golly Sprinkler, this is actually basic. We put the Golly Sprinkler right here, the Basic Sprinkler. So now all we gotta wait for, obviously, the fruits to grow, which should grow pretty quickly since Master Sprinkler is supposed to make these fruits grow quicker. So I'll be back in 10 minutes, and it looks like we already grew a pretty huge cactus right here. I'll be back in 10 minutes. We'll see what happens. I won't collect any of the gold or rainbow fruits if they are grown, but I'm gonna constantly keep collecting the regular, like right there, the candy blossom. 20-30 minutes later, I was waiting for it to rain, so then obviously all my fruits get wet, and it did rain, so not all my fruits are wet, which means I'll obviously get way more value when I sell all of these fruits. As you can see, the big thing you can notice is this big grape that I grew right here, which is a gold grape. I also did grew a golden cactus right here, which is, this is my first time getting big gold cactus, which is gonna be definitely surprising on the price on that. We also got like a rainbow dragon fruit right here. I don't think I got a rainbow candy blossom. Can't really tell if I got one. I can't really see one currently right now. I actually got one, as you can see right there. You could kind of see it right there. So it seems like I only got one rainbow candy blossom, which is actually pretty good. I got a bunch of golden candy blossom though, which is gonna be worth a lot. So we're gonna sell all of this, but before we obviously sell all of this, we're gonna take out our chocolate sprinkler and put it here and over there, and we're gonna see how much these fruits are worth, because if you didn't know, the chocolate sprinkler makes all of these fruits way more expensive. That's why every time you see it in the shop, you should buy it. I would have waited for thunder, so then I could obviously get even way more higher value out of these fruits, but obviously, of course, thunder is even more rare than rain, so that probably would appear like 3 hours later. So I'm not gonna be waiting for that. So we're gonna collect all of this. Currently right now we have 3.6 billion shekels, so we're gonna collect everything and we'll see how much money we get from all of these items. So we sold all of our cactuses and we did pay like 100 million shekels from that. As you can see right here, we have all of our candy blossoms that we got currently right now, and as you can see, I'm checking the prices, and as you can see, we did got one rainbow candy blossom, which this one cost I think 194 million shekels. That is insane. We also do have a bunch of golden candy blossoms which cost like around 50 to 100 million. So we're gonna sell our entire inventory right now. We already made 100 million shekels, so let's see how much we make with the remainder that we have left. And we made 1.3 billion shekels. So in total we made 1.4 billion shekels. That is insane. 1.4 billion shekels. And look at that, another rainbow candy blossom is growing right there. That is insane. 1.3. So in total we made 1.4 billion shekels in just 30 minutes with the master sprinkler, which that is crazy. That is a crazy amount of money that we just made there in just 30 minutes. I'm definitely gonna make a video how much money I could make in 24 hours. That's definitely gonna be interesting, how much I can make if I actually focus on getting money. I definitely probably could reach, I have no idea, but it's gonna be a very interesting video. But yeah, that's the new master sprinkler. I have no idea how much it costs. Like I said, I did bought it when it was on stock, but I did had a macro getting the items, so then I obviously don't have to check it constantly every 5 minutes, and during that time it was on stock, which sadly I don't know the price of it, which probably costs like 500,000 or above, which if I had to guess. I am also gonna try and make another video where I'm gonna try to get the most expensive fruit in this game, which obviously is probably gonna be a chocolate wet shocked rainbow candy blossom, which obviously is going to be very rare to get. And of course it will also have to be a very high weighted candy blossom, because that also makes it even more expensive. But that is going to be the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. That is the new master sprinkler. If you guys were wondering, since it is pretty rare to get, I think it's even more rare to see that in stock than seeing a candy blossom in the shop, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. That is me testing out the master sprinkler. Hope you guys enjoy this.